We often overestimate how much we can accomplish in a day, and we underestimate how much we can accomplish in a year. Maybe you've heard that sentiment before, and I think there's some truth to it, especially as it applies to our faith. I often see people that get so frustrated that they're not where they thought they could be or should be in their faith. They still struggle with that sin, their relationships are still in a mess, their prayer life is lacking. They just can't seem to find the time or the motivation to spend time with God, and they just get so frustrated that they're not where they think they should be. And I get that. I've been there. And I also know that this is the time of year that we set all these lofty goals of all these things that we want to accomplish, all the ways we want to get our life back on track, all the ways we want to get our faith back on track, and all these routines and habits that we want to start. And I also know that we often set unrealistic expectations in a lot of these areas. We think we can accomplish those things in an unrealistic amount of time. But here's a principle that I've learned that I think applies not just to our faith, but also our life. And it's that growth takes time. Growth takes time. And that applies everywhere, but I think it's especially true for our faith. Growth takes time. You're not going to become who Jesus has for you overnight. Growth takes time. And that means when we don't see results within a day or two, we shouldn't give up. We should keep going because growth takes time. And that means when we fall, when we fail, when we stumble, when we backtrack, we shouldn't beat ourselves up because growth takes time. Instead, we should pick ourselves up and keep going. We might not see growth in our faith from day to day, but I bet you if we keep going, if we understand that growth takes time and we persevere, by the end of this year, we'll see tremendous growth in our faith. And I found encouragement in this principle that growth takes time in 2 Corinthians chapter 4. So let's look at this together. Paul says this: "That is why we never give up. Though our bodies are dying, our spirits are being renewed every day. For our present troubles are quite small and won't last very long, yet they produce for us an immeasurable great glory that will last forever." So we don't look at the troubles we can see right now. Rather, we look forward to what we have not seen. For the troubles we see will soon be over, but the joys to come will last forever. This year, keep your eyes focused on Jesus. Don't look at the troubles and the failures and the struggles all around you. Keep your eyes on Jesus and understand that growth takes time. You're not going to become a brand new person overnight. It's going to take some time. We often overestimate what we can do in a day or a week, but we underestimate what we can do in a year. And listen, if you keep your eyes on Jesus, by the end of this year, he's going to transform you and you're going to take massive steps forward in your faith. So don't give up. Keep going. Keep your eyes fixed on him.